Hi guys. So I've become a bit of a fan of the old site or app Wish, and it's got me buying heaps of stuff, and I'm buying stuff for doing a bit of hammock camping and hiking and bushcrafting, and I'm getting some stuff from other sites as well. But I'm watching a lot of the YouTube videos, Joe Robinet, I think it's Robinet, and Scrambled O, and a couple of the other ones. Check out their sites. Scrambled O is a great one. He's really awesome, and Joe, really smart guys, really good bushcrafters. Don't use rubbish gear. I'm new to this and I don't know how big I'm going to be able to get into it. I've got a new baby, wife, kids, you know, all that sort of stuff. So I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get into it, and Australia is a bit different to the States in terms of where we can go and what we can do, and you know, it's just one of those things. I don't live rural, I live in the suburbs, so it's a little bit of a trek for me to go, but I can do that. But I've picked up a few new things and I want to test them out, and one of those things is a little twig stove. I got it from Wish and it was cheap. It was only like $12 or something, including freight, and it's probably rubbish, but I'm going to see if it works. I'm going to test it out. I also got this really cool Pathfinder bottle with a little nesting cup. It's all stainless. The idea is you're supposed to be able to put the whole bottle in a fire and boil the water in it. Probably not with the lid, I'm guessing. It doesn't say specifically, but I'm not going to try it. They're all meshed together, and I just want to make myself a cup of coffee with this twig stove and see if it works. So I've got little bits of split up kindling from my firewood, because there's no sticks that I can really get access to here in the burbs, and it's all pretty wet at the moment because it's been raining today. Got some little stuff. Got some paper / cardboard just in case I have trouble, just because I've got to get started. Got a little fire steel, which is a cheap rubbish one that's falling apart, but I've got more on order. Got some dry lint, because dry lint's really good, and all else failing, I can't get a spark from the steel. I got this little kit. It's a little EDC waterproof pod, and inside that it's got like some flame-proof matches and a striker and some cotton wool and stuff. And yeah, it's not bad. I can use that if I need to, but that's going in like my my emergency survival kit, little first aid kit / survival kit. So yeah, I'm going to set up this little stove in front of you here, just in my backyard on the pavers. Apparently these type of stoves don't make a real mess, but I might put some cardboard down under it in case ash drops through and it makes a mess, because I don't want it to make a mess on the pavers anyway. And we'll see if we can get it started and see if I can boil some water. We'll give it a go. So let me grab this stove because I have it sitting over here. And I'll grab some cardboard to sit it on. I'm not really well prepared. I don't do this YouTube stuff real often, so forgive me. There's some cardboard to sit it on. That'll do. You know what, I'll even pull this bit off. That'll probably burn real well if I have any trouble getting it started. But the idea is I want to try and use the wood so I can, as if I was out camping. So if I'm camping, I'll bring some dry lint as part of my fire kit. I'll probably bring some cotton balls with, like rubbed with Vaseline, because apparently cotton wool rubbed with petroleum is really good. But yeah, so it comes in this little pack, in this little pouch. I've also thrown the pot lid for this into this pouch just because it's a way to secure it. But it's, yeah, it's a cheap, nasty little bag. Got a little drawstring on it. Comes out like that. Now normally, if I pick it up like this, all the stuff will fall out, but I've got the pot lid sitting in there, so it holds it in place. So that's a handy thing about it. Set that to the side. But it comes like that. It's got your two little cross bits that cross over up the top to sit your cup or whatever on. Your cup or your cooking pot or whatever you've got. You've got your little ash arrestor or catcher, or whatever it is. You've got, that's the top part of your stove that you actually sit everything on, and you feed your twigs in through the little window, and then you get the bottom. So to set it up, bottom, this bit sits down in there, but it's got to kind of sit in here. Oh, not in there. I set it up up the other way. In there like that. So you sit it in there like that. He sits on the top, and then you get your little cross bits, and they sit over like, not dropping like that. Try that again. they sit on like that. It's kind of bent out of shape a bit. There we go. It's like play around with it. So it sits like that, and then I'll sit my cup on like that. So it's all a bit precarious. It all sits a bit wonky. So you need some smooth ground to sort of sit it on. But I suppose like flattening out a bit of dirt or something that you can sit it on would be overly a big problem. But yeah, and then once it's got a bit of weight, because that's all fairly light, it's all just sitting there loose. So we'll see if I can get this started. So I'm going to pour some of the water from this. There's graduations inside the cup that tell me how much I'm pouring. So I'm making a cup of coffee, so I'm probably going to just boil a cup of coffee. So I'll go about 300 ml, maybe closer to 400 ml. Fairly foolish. It's a 32 ounce bottle, so I'm doing 14 ounces? I don't know, metric, imperial. Yanks will be able to tell me. Canadians would probably be able to tell me because they use a bit of both. So Joe, if you watch this, I don't think you will, but Joe Robinet, if you watch this, what is 14 ounces in metric? I can Google it, I know. I'm sure you guys can Google it, so it'll be easy enough. Alright, so there's my water, I'm all set. So, to start this fire, I would probably have a bit more natural sort of kindling, something a bit more wadded together, that I could sort of spark up, catch on fire, and then sort of put in there. Because I've seen people do upside down fires, so they put in some twigs and stuff down the bottom, so that basically if you drop your lint in there to start your fire, it's not going to cause any problems. So I could try that, I suppose, put a few of these little bits in there, but I still feel like I'm just going to run into trouble. That's not going to work if I do that too much. So what I might do is I might put the lint, just grab a big bit, spark it up, pick it up, see if I can get it to light some of these other twigs up, put the twigs in there, and then try and stack in some of these smaller sticks and see what I can do. But don't be surprised if it doesn't work, because I'm pretty shy at this. But I'll grab a big wad of this dry lint, because dry lint goes up real easy. Off you go, sweetheart. Daddy's busy. So I'll give this a flick and see if I can get a spark on it. There we go, got him straight out. Alright, so he's in there. Little sticks, little dry sticks in there. See if I can get it going before this shit goes out. Excuse my language, that'll probably get blocked. Alright, it's got these little sticks going up, and apparently you just sort of feed stuff in and keep it going in to sort of keep it going. No, it's going to go straight out because I'm rubbish. Maybe if I put some of these in and then throw a big whack of lint in. You guys tell me how I would be best to do this. Am I best to stuff twigs down in here like this, so that it's got something to burn? Well, I've got sticks, but I've got to get a little bit of a fire going before I can do this. So let me get some sticks in there, like a bit of a bird's nesty looking thing. And then if I, because that lint went up. That went up really well, as lint does, and it catches a spark real well. Let's try that again. Let's see if I can do this. Like I said, I'm all new to this sort of stuff. Alright, one more. There we go, straight up. In we go. Get on in there. Grab one of these smaller sticks and push it down so it catches that stuff. Maybe throw in some of these bigger sticks to try and get them going. It's all starting to go now, but obviously my fear is that if I don't get it going, it's not going to go. But yeah, so you stick those in. That seems to be going, kind of. Get some more of this stuff. There's a bit of a breeze going here as well, so I may end up out of luck in terms of that. Seems to be going. Maybe. I don't want to mess with it too much because it's going. Get this little stick in here. The good thing about these things is because of the style of the port is you just jam the sticks in, is the idea. Alright, well, the fire's still going. I'm hoping that I can get it to maintain enough heat. The sticks that I've got in there. But there you go. Seems to be going now. Alright, so I'll get a few sticks in there, leaving plenty of, it's got plenty of airflow. That's why it's got this design. Once the heat gets going, obviously hot air rises, hot air comes up, drags out more air in. You guys know how it all works, or convection or whatever the hell it is. But it seems like that's working. Alright, let's see if I can maintain enough heat to get some water boiled. So there we go. There's stuff dropping down the bottom a little bit, but nothing that seems to be catching the cardboard underneath it, which is good. And the base is cold to touch, which is great. Jeez, that's going. Jesus, look at that. You guys can see that. Oop, I think I set the cardboard on fire. That's alright. Got plenty of water to put it out if I need to. What I'll do is I'll do this actually. There we go. Cardboard is now not on fire. And not likely to catch on fire. But that isn't put anything else. Lesson learned, the ground's wet underneath it, can't catch on fire. Huzzah. Now, I've also got this pot lid, so I feel like, why don't I do that? Yeah, pot lid's on. That should help the water to boil a bit. So I feel like what I'm going to run into here is a problem that I'm going to run out of sticks. Don't get wet. I also don't know how big a stick in terms of how fat you get a stick in there. But it seems to be quite efficient at burning sticks. It's generating a lot of flame. Not necessarily a lot of it's generating a lot of flame, it's heating up, but I don't know what's going on inside, whether my water's boiling, I don't know how long it's going to take. Let me see if I've got some more kindling I can use as sticks. So I normally use like a knife, or I've got a saw or all sorts of stuff, but these are in the backyard and I've just been splitting this up with that. Getting some sticks out of it. Once again, as I said, I don't know how big or small the twigs for the twig stove need to be, so I suppose that's something I can test out now. Is I can put a largish lump in and see how that works. Does anyone else got a twig stove? Are they good? Are they, like, I think it's good. It seems to be doing the job fairly well. Has anyone tried any of these style, the cheap ones from places like Wish? Or are they all using the Bush Buddy, which is the one that I've heard is quite good. Seen a lot of guys on YouTube have gotten hold of it. Well, it seems to have picked that up. Little twigs inside are burning quite well. The steam's starting to come out the top. Yeah, that's working real well. Oh, I need a cup of coffee in no time. So, I also got, I've got this is all like from protein stuff. I got one of these CRKT eating tools for my coffee. I don't normally use sugar, but I recently went to a park with some friends, hi Cara and Jonathan, and Ben and Christine, and when we went there, they all jumped in and we all had coffees and stuff. So I've got this kit made up. I think I might just add it to my stuff, see how I go. I need trees around that I can get dry sticks off, but like I said, it's been a lot of rain today. There's not a lot of dry twigs and stuff sitting around. Obviously, camping wise, if I'm out and about camping, then there'll be a lot more. But note to self as well, it goes through this stuff quick. So next time, it'll be a case of get together heaps to be able to boil this up. Because I'm thinking I want to be able to use this as well to maybe poach a couple of eggs in, or maybe boil my whole canteen of water, or no, that's just breaking. Good thing they're not mine. Sorry, wife. Or you know, baked beans, or rehydrate some meals, or a cup of soups, or all that sort of hoo-ha. I'm trying to think about things I can take camping with me to eat that are lightweight, or I can either buy at the shops or make myself. Yeah, see, there you go. That's almost at the boil. Let's put another bit in. So they can be fairly large bits. I was thinking maybe it'd just be twigs, but I'm talking maybe inch wide, half inch thick, you know, little battens almost that'll fit in there. They work really well. You wouldn't put something like that in it, but as you can see, it's flaming on. Now here's going to be the trick. Is going to be getting it off, getting this off once I'm good to go. Because I'm just about good to go. Yeah, that's boiling. That's boiling. Just like that. Woo! Well, now we're at the stage where we want to get it off. So this is where I need gloves or something to pick it off, or a couple of sticks or something to be able to, you know, grab. So let's see if I can without spilling. Huzzah! So that's coffee made, water boiled, coffee, scoop. There we go. Make a strong one. Stir with the old eating tool. Woo, yeah. And you know what? If you got like a pot of coffee and you want to brew it, you could probably see those handles aren't too hot either. They're a little bit warmish, but not too bad. Coffee. There we go. Eating tool. There you go. From Wish for next to nothing, like 12 bucks or something. Little camp stove. There's enough twigs in there that'll burn for a little while longer. Just pour water in it if you want to put it out. Pack it all up, take it away. Probably going to need to give it a bit of a scrub down now because it's all, yeah, grubby. Made a good mess, but it works. Let me know what you think. See you later. Coffee. Little fire. In the words of my mate Scrambled O, look at that flame. Look at that. Look at that flame. See this?